scumbag reseller's booth. He's got a game I need. And I'm about to give this man $300 for a shitty Spider-Man game. It's still a good deal. I saw it yesterday, and I'm going for a complete 32X, so.
All that money.
You got extra money there if you like.
I mean, I could. I like you, but I don't like you that much. Business been good?
That's all right.
There we go.
Thank you, boss.
How excited are you right now?
I'm pretty excited, actually.
You're getting stickers.
Just like your wedding day?
A wedding day? When did I get married? I get married last night at the party?
Maybe.
I probably married Eric.
Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. When I was that broke, man, I couldn't picture this. 50-inch screen on the green leather sofa. Got to ride the limousine with the chauffeur.
Up in Philly, we're heading out today, head back home, and had a great time at the convention. Hope everyone that made it out had a good time. The panel was packed. It went by way too fast. I'm definitely doing 3 years next year. The amount of business opportunities, fans I met, friends, you know, you're not fans, you're friends. Thank you, everyone. It was a very eye-opening experience, and definitely one that we'll be replicating. Again, you'll probably see me on the East Coast more this year, and I love all you guys. I'll show you my pickups in a minute when I get back home, and we'll edit out this video. So as you can see, TooManyGames 2017 was a really good time. I didn't film as much as I had wanted to. I was kind of caught up in everything, but it was a really good time. I hope you guys sort of enjoyed that look as to what was going on. It was great to see, you know, old friends, people that I've known for a while. It was great to meet new friends. It was great to meet new people, new business opportunities. It was a blast, man. It definitely went by way too fast. I definitely needed to do 3 days, like I said at the end of that clip right there, when I was pretty damn tired, that I'm definitely doing the whole 3 days next year. But it was a really good time. The panel went amazingly, you know, it was packed out. I was really happy about that. And yeah, so I'm gonna get into the pickups portion. As you saw, one of the pickups in that video there, but I did buy some other stuff too. The first thing I want to show off is from Square Painter. Now, Square Painter is a very talented guy. He does square paintings. But, you know, he has a YouTube channel as well. You guys should definitely check him out. I'll put a link to his channel in the description box down below. This is obviously a Castlevania 2 painting. Really cool. I was really glad I picked this up because last year I forgot to buy something from him. And I've pretty much regretted that since then. So, very cool. Very happy to have that to the collection. As far as the games go, let's get into the games. All right, so the first games I want to show you guys was at a random booth. It was 5 for 10 Sega Genesis games. Mostly filler here, but there was a couple titles that I actually wanted. Bugs Bunny in Double Trouble. I am not familiar with this game at all, so I will check that out. Miss Pac-Man. I did not own Miss Pac-Man, and you know, for essentially $2, I needed to pick that up. So glad I got that. Race Drive-In. Once again, I don't know much about this game. I'll check it out, I guess. Looks like a race driving game. Mario Andretti Racing. I actually played this as a kid. I remember renting this game, so you know, a little nostalgia there, but once again, $2. I'm not going to pass that up. And the game I really wanted was Greatest Heavyweights. This is a boxing game. You could create your own character and rise through the ranks of a sort of a championship mode. Lots of classic boxers on here. Really fun game. I used to play this game with my grandpa when I was younger, when we were living at my grandparents' house. So a lot of good memories. My uncle used to play this with me too. So really cool game, really fun game. So I'm glad to add this to the collection. I got another loose Genesis cartridge here. I actually bundled this together. This is Dynamite Heady. It was $10, and they had a copy of Street Fighter 2 Championship Edition for the Genesis for $7. I actually picked that up and did a giveaway with it. So I got the two of them together for 15 bucks, And the thing was, at our panel, if you could beat me in Ultra Street Fighter 2, I would give you the copy of the game. And I'm pretty sure Jason rigged that whole thing, because like the first person was like a World Warrior Senpai, and he beat me.
This is Street Fighter 2 Special Champion. Did you just move?
So I gave away the game. But I mean, you know, it's all good. Maybe I let him win a little bit because I wanted him to, you know, feel special. But Dynamite Heady, I'm glad to have this in the collection. You guys know I think Xbox games are on the rise, so I found a booth that had $5 Xbox original games, and I picked up these two. Star Wars Obi-Wan. I've never played this game before. I don't really know anything about it, but it actually looks pretty cool. Let me know in the comments if you've actually played this before. I'm looking forward to checking this out. And one that a lot of people mentioned in my video that I didn't mention would probably go up in price, but I could do it now. Jade Empire, once again, $5, you know, complete. I'm actually probably going to play this afternoon, made by BioWare. So if you're a fan of Mass Effect games and Knights of the Old Republic, this will be right up your alley. So sort of a, you know, Chinese, you know, 14th century thing, I think it's got. Yeah, it doesn't say it on the back. So I'm hoping it's like 14th, 15th century. But it looks really cool. You know, a lot of supernatural stuff in it. So looking forward to playing this. You guys know that I love my Saturn stuff. There's a booth that I actually did business with last year there that I remember I bundled Alien Trilogy on the Saturn and Popeye on the NES for a really good price. So I hit him up again this year, and I got the following 4 games all complete for $100. I mean, you can't beat that on Saturn stuff. First off, we have Bug, which is a really fun game. I played it a little bit as a kid. I never really fully explored it, so I'm looking forward to checking this out more. Street Fighter the movie, underrated fighting game, I feel. You know, it does have the digitized graphics of a game like Mortal Kombat, but the gameplay is still Street Fighter. It's a really fun game, and you know, I like the movie, so this was a no-brainer for me. And then obviously the tour bigger games that ate up most of that $100. Creature Shock Special Edition. I don't see this very often. It is a game that I've always been interested in. It's a game I've always wanted to play. So I'm really looking forward to playing this game. I don't really know much about it, but it looks freaking awesome. And if you watch my cheap Sega Saturn games video, I said that Dark Savior was a cheap game to pick up disc only, but I wanted to get a complete copy, and I found one, like I said, at this booth. And so I picked it up. Yeah, Dark Savior, awesome, awesome game. If you like Landstalker or Time Stalker games, this is definitely similar in that vein. And like I said, all 4 of these games for $100. I wasn't passing that up. Awesome booth. I wish I knew the guy's name because he always seems to hook me up, and I don't even think he like knows who I am because most of the time I just talk to his wife, and you know, she asks him, and then he's always like, yeah, just do it. So awesome, awesome booth. Probably my favorite booth at the convention. And finally, you guys know I'm going for 32X stuff, and we knocked off the 2 heavy hitters. I am down to just Pitfall on the 32X. I forgot that I didn't own Pitfall. I thought I was actually going to complete it. First up, we have World Series Baseball starring Deion Sanders. This is a pricey game. I got it for $100 off of a guy there. Definitely glad to have this in the collection because, you know, I've seen it go for $150 card only, very commonly on eBay. So to shave off $50, $100 was my sweet spot, and he hooked that up for me. And then, of course, the biggin, an actual rare game, the most expensive game in my collection now. The Amazing Spider-Man Web of Fire. So I saw 3 copies of this game at the convention. One was a loose cart for $250. One was a complete copy for $550. And then there was this one, box, missing manual, but box, and the cart is really clean for $300. And I said, you know, I see this go on eBay for well over $300, you know, if it has a crispy box, and the box is pretty crisp on this. So I knew the guy who's selling it. We're Facebook friends. He's one of those scumbag resellers if you follow that sort of little culture. But he's a super cool dude named David. And I just went ahead and picked it up. So, you know, I'm not going to pass this up. It was a good deal, I felt, and it was a game that I wanted and I was really looking for. So I'm glad to finally have this. And now I'm just down to Pitfall for my complete 32X collection. And once I complete that, we're going to do a bunch of videos on the 32X. But that was it. That is what I picked up at the event. I got an 8-Bit Eric shirt too. I felt bad for him. He probably wanted a cheeseburger or something, so I hooked up my brother. But yeah, just want to give some quick thank yous. I didn't attend too many panels. I only attended 2, but Hack the Movies put on a really good panel. It was very funny. There was a small clip in my little recap videos. Go check him out. I'm also on his channel chasing himself and Keith Apicary as Jason Voorhees, trying to kill them. So yes, I tried to kill Keith Apicary. I'm sure that's like sacrilege. But so go check out Hack the Movies. I'll put a link in the description. Like I said, Square Painter. Go check him out. Link in the description. Who else? My Life in Gaming. They put on a really good panel. I love those dudes. Very informative, like just the next level of information of stuff that you wouldn't really think about in terms of video quality and stuff. They had a packed house. You know, I'm talking people were sitting on the floor to get in there. So that was good. You know, I'm trying Corey. I love those guys. And yeah, so it was a great time. It was a great time. And definitely looking forward to next year already. I definitely have the post-con blues back in my little town. I'm already, you know, bored out of my mind. But if you follow the Facebook page, you saw that there was a recent announcement. I will be at a video game con in Jersey in September. I'm going to do like a full con announcement videos for all the upcoming cons I'm doing. But that actually went into motion at TooManyGames. I'm super stoked to be a part of that. I'll be there both days, Saturday and Sunday. And in September, or in August, I'll be at Southeast Game Exchange in South Carolina. That's a one-day event. But yeah, I'll be making a video, you know, talking about all my cons that I got coming up as well. But I did want to mention a video game con because that literally happened on Saturday. That whole thing got put into motion. So, and really, I have you guys to thank for that, because the amount of people that like recognized me and had me, you know, sign stuff and, you know, just talk to me, said they love the channel or whatever. It was really crazy. Like, I definitely didn't expect that many people to know who I was. You know, even, you know, bigger YouTubers like Ant Dude. You know, he's got 160,000 subs. I figured he would have no clue who I was. He knew immediately who I was. So, just a really great time. Definitely looking forward to these upcoming cons. Definitely looking forward to TooManyGames next year. And I hope I saw some of you guys there. I know some of you guys did make it out. That was awesome. Thank you to everyone who came to the panel. Thank you to everyone who talked to me. And thank you for watching this video. Let me know what you think of my pickups, what you thought about the actual video itself, my terrible karaoke. If you want to see that full karaoke video, it's over on Jerps93's channel. Jerps93. It's bad. Biggie's rolling over in his grave right now. But, you know, we were having drinks. We were having a good time. Thank you for watching this video. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And, yeah, I'll catch you guys next time. Later.
RGT, 85, RGT.